All right, here we have the prophet Amos. Prophet Amos, he prophesied right at the end of the destruction of the 10 tribes. After King Solomon died, so his son took over Rehoboam, and he was not a popular king, and the country was divided. Shalom. Shalom. So it wasn't good. So these 10 tribes, they got up there and they immediately started worshiping idols. Their king was Yerovam ben Nevat, and they lasted for 250 years, something like that. And then finally, the Ashur, what was it, the Shalmaneser or whatever, he came down and he conquered the 10 tribes and took them away to this very day. We don't know where they are. One second, we have a message over here. Somebody's asking a question. Okay, good. I'll look at this in one moment. So, okay. So here's the prophecy that the prophet Amos is making to the Jewish people. It's a little bit scary, like all the prophets, but it's very promising. Hello, kibnei kushim atem li. Is it not you are like the Cushites? In other words, like a foreign nation. You are to me, Bnei Israel, says God. You're acting like you don't know who I am. Like you're just normal people like everybody else. Hello at Yisrael. Haliti me'eretz Mitzrayim. I took you Jews. I took the whole entire nation from Egypt. Upelishtim mikaftor va'aram mekir. And I took the. 1 second, 1 minute. Let me see. I thought I translated this properly, but I have to. 1 second. He's saying that you Jewish people are just like you're treating me like I'm nothing. Oh, here it says. 1 second. Let me just have a look over here. That's okay. Good. I also took these other nations out from wherever they are. So maybe you think that you were like the others. There's other nations that were conquered, and I released them also. Hello, kabineh. This also. Hine, behold. Ene. 1 second. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes. Okay. Good. Hine. Hello, kabineh. Hine. Ene Hashem Elokim b'mamlacha hachota'ah. The eyes of God are on this sinning country, Israel, sinning state. Hishmadati osa, I have destroyed it. I will destroy it. Me'al pnei adama, the 10 tribes. Ephes kilo Hishmid Ashmid et Beit Yaakov Neum Hashem. Says all those people who are sinning, says God, I'm going to take care of them. But the Jewish people are never going to be destroyed. No matter what they do, I'm not going to destroy all the Jewish people. The people are like really uncourageable. What do they say? Sinners that they can't be fixed. So those people are going to kill. And that's what happened when the temple was destroyed. The first temple was destroyed. Second temple was destroyed. Because behold, Anochi mitzaveh v'haniosi b'kol hagoyim at Beis Israel. I have taken the Jews from all the other nations. Kasher yanua kavechira. I'm like shaking them up, like you sift, like the wheat or something like that in a sieve, right? A sifter. Lo yipol tzuror oretz. So the thin things they fall out. But the thick things they won't. Like you ever see how they say they mine for gold, look for gold. So they take all this dirt and they put it in the sift, and they skip, and all the dirt and things falls out, but the big gold nuggets, they stay. So it says the same thing. The Jewish people that are sinners, they're going to sift through, they'll fall through. But the other ones is they're going to stay. There's always going to be Jewish people that are always going to be. They won't fall through the sifter, and they will be saved. B'cherev yamutu, they will die by the sword. Kol chotai, those people who sinned. ha'omrim lo tagish, ha'omrim that they say lo tagish v'takdim ba'adenu hara'ah. It's not going to, bad is not going to happen to me. This is prophesizing about the destruction of the 10 tribes and also the eventually destruction of the first temple. But says Prophet Amos, Bayomahu, on that day, Hakim et Sukkot David anofelet. I will lift up the sukkah of David. David is the Mashiach, right? So Mashiach comes from David, and I will raise up the sukkah, the building of sukkah of David that has fallen. I will seal up all of the breakthroughs in the fence of the Torah, and all of the cities that have been laid to waste. Akim, I will build them up, ubeniti kime olam, and they will be there forever. Laman, in order, Yershu et Sherit Edom, Bakal Goyim, Asher Nikra Shemi Aleim, Nu'um Hashem Osezot, in order that we will inherit the remainder of Edom. Edom, generally speaking, is Rome, the church, whatever, and all the nations that are that my name is called on them, they will be under your control. In other words, everyone will do these 7 no-hide commandments. Just one second. Where does this end over here? Somehow there's something in the air that really bothers my nose. Here we go. So 1 second. Here it ends. 15. Hine yomim boim. Behold, days are coming. Days are coming. Nu'um Hashem, says God, v'nigash choresh b'katzir, that there's going to be so much plenty that you're going to be plowing for the new crop when you're harvesting the old crop. And there's going to be so much in the old crop, right? In the old, in the previous growth of wheat or whatever, there's going to be so much that you're going to have to harvest it the whole entire time until the next season comes when it's time for planting. The derech hanavim, the Moshe Chazera, and you'll be trampling on the grapes that you just harvested the grapes in the time when the next seeds are being planted for the next crop. The Hitifu Harim Asis, and the mountains will drip. The mountains will drip. 1 minute. Just 1 second. Yes. Oh, the mountains, it says, will drip juice. The kol gavos tismogadna, and all of the hills will melt. In other words, there won't be any difficulty. The mountains will disappear. All of the difficulties and the impediments for you doing Torah and commandments, the mountains, the hills, and everything that stand before you, difficulties which stand like mountains in front of you, will all go away. V'shavti et shavut ami, and I will return my exiled people. Ubanu orim, and they will build cities. The neshamos, so this is talking about now. This is talking about after the destruction of the second temple. The yashvu v'nitu karamim, and the Jewish people will plant vineyards. V'shata yainam, and they will drink wine. V'aso ganos, and they will make gardens and orchards, and they will eat from the fruits. And they will plant my land. I will place them, I will plant them, the tatim, I will put them on their land, the land of Israel, and they will never leave again from their land. Asher natati lehem, Omar Hashem Elokim, said God. And this is talking about, obviously, after the destruction of the second temple, when the Jews will be in Israel and they'll never leave Israel again. And the reason they'll never leave Israel again is because every Jew will feel that they're the sons of God and the servants of God and the soldiers of God, and like we said, a nation of priests. And the only way that they can really fulfill this is when there's the Holy Temple. And the Holy Temple in Israel, then they can act holy. The whole land of Israel will be a holy land, and the Jewish people will realize they're a holy people, and there'll be a holy city, and there'll be a holy temple, right? A holy temple, a holy city, a holy land. And then the Jewish people, of course, will never leave because they'll be where they are. And this holiness will spread over the whole entire world. And then there will be true stability and peace in the world. That's this week's Haftora, Amos. Look it up on your own. And now let's just do the Yom Yom for today.
And for Shabbos, right?
And for Shabbos.